2000 on a W, Jaguar XJ. This is a 3.2 litre V8 in blue. Good mileage on this one, which we'll get round to in a minute. So bodyweight wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around the Jaguar, onto the interior, and then we'll go for cold engine startup. Lovely and straight up the bonnet. Does want a bit of a polish. There's some very, very light surface scratches in the paintwork where it's been washed over the years, but all nice and straight, no major dings and dents across that lovely big bonnet there. No real complaints apart from the surface scratches and a few little stone chips. The lights are lovely and clear on both sides. The grill's in nice condition. There's some very, very light pitting to the chrome work on the grill there, but it's all intact. There's no bits missing at all from there. Down onto the bumper corner on the left-hand side, nice and clear with your indicators and your reflector. Across the front bumper, a few stone chips again. And we've got a little bit of a scuff on the right-hand side. Bumper corner. As we work our way down the wing top on the right-hand side, all nice and tidy with the coach line stripe there. As you come further down the wing onto the front of the arch, you'll see the corrosion starting there on the front of the driver's wheel arch, and we've got some more of the lower half section at the rear there. Down the bottom of the doors on the right-hand side, all nice and tidy with no corrosion coming through there. Nice and straight as you come up the doors, a few heavier scratches and a few stone chips here, with a few heavier scratches around that driver's handle. A little bit of a scuff on the wing mirror cap, but no cracks at all to that. I'll do the lower half sill section. It's all still body coloured. It's not got black lines halfway up the doors or anything nasty. I've seen these before on these XJs. Around the rear wheel arch, got a bit of rust starting underneath the paint at the back of the right-hand side, and a scuff there on the right-hand side of the rear. And again, a little bit of blebbing just starting at the rear there on the right-hand side. Again, the doors are all nice and straight and tidy. No corrosion at the tops or around the handles. We'll jump up onto the roof and have a good look at that. Again, nice and flat across the roof on the paint side of things. We have got some surface scratches there where it's been washed, but a good polish would square those away, and three slightly heavier scratches in the centre of the roof itself. Down the rear quarter, we've got a bit of rust just starting underneath that quarter light. Down the rear quarter onto the rear light lens, again, we've got a crack in the lens on the right-hand side. Bumper corner, a few little marks across there, and a few where stuff's been put in the boots over the years. Left-hand side's nice and clear. Some very, very light pitting, again, just to the chrome work on the back bumper. Left-hand side light is crystal clear there. Got a little bit of lacquer peel just behind the light. Across the back of the boot, there's no corrosion around the badges there, all nice and presentable across the back edge. And again, it wants a good polish on the boot lid itself. We've got some sort of light marks on the boot lid itself. They do sort of rub off, but they will polish off. And again, some surface scratches there where it's been washed over the years, and a slightly heavier scratch towards the back. As we come down the rear quarter and around the fuel filler cap, all okay. A few tiny little marks just in the seam there. Rear quarter on the left-hand side's all nice and straight. A little bit of rust just starting at the rear there, and another scuff on the arch itself. As you come forward, all nice and tidy down the lower half. It's obviously had a protector on there at some point. Lower sill section again, all body coloured. Up the left-hand side rear door again, some light surface scratches and a few little stone chip bits of lacquer peel there. Nice and presentable onto the left-hand side front door. That's the passenger front door. Again, no corrosion coming through the bottom edge of the door there. Nice and tidy with a few slightly heavier scratches in the middle section of the door there. Again, no cracks in the wing mirror cap, but a little bit of a scuff. Lower half of the front wing on the passenger side is going to want some attention. We've got some corrosion underneath the paint there. And as you work your way around the top again, we've got some corrosion on the left-hand side front wing, sort of all the way around that arch. Was driven to the sale with no reported problems at all. Onto the interior now. Door card itself is nice and tidy. No rips or tears, no heavy delamination to the wood. A little bit of a crack in the speaker cover. And a little bit of grubbiness just behind there on the handle. The seat itself is showing some wear to the driver's side bolster, but again, it hasn't torn through anywhere. Just got some heavy creasing with some grime in there on the driver's side bolster there. Lovely carpet set all the way through on this one. A little bit of wear to the wheel in the centre section. I don't know if that's sun fade or what. Lovely and tidy across the dash top. No cracks at all to the wood. Wood's lovely and shiny as well. No delamination anywhere there. Lovely and standard up the centre console with minimal wear once again to the armrest. It's only showing 80,846, which is good mileage. Typical standard Jaguar issue of a saggy headlining there. Pop the boot open while we're in there. And we'll do the bonnet. Onto the driver's rear door. Lovely and tidy on the rear door again. No wear at all to that, no nastiness, no light appeal or cracking to the wood there. I think that's part of the wood grain. I thought I might have been some light appeal, but it's definitely not. Lovely and tidy across the rear seats from the right hand side, and another lovely carpet set throughout the back there. You can see the headline in a second, but lovely and presentable in there. Onto the rear now. Into the boot, you'll see we've got the over mats from the front there. We've also got another set of black mats there. I will lift this up so you can have a look in there. Full size spare wheel, which is nice to see. You've got your Jaguar 6 stack in the corner here as well, and the triangle. Left hand side rear, again door card unmarked, no complaints at all with that, no delamination to the wood, and lovely and tidy up that left hand side rear seat with no complaints there, and again unmarked carpet set in the rear. Door card on the left hand side front, so that's the passenger front door card. Again, lovely and tidy on the door card, no rips or tears, minimal wear really, no delamination or light appeal to the wood, and minimal wear to the seat, no nastiness on the bolster there, just some very light cracking towards the front, but it hasn't ripped or torn again, lovely and fresh in there, and a nice unmarked carpet set from the left hand side. Pop the bonnet up, we'll have a look at this 3.2 litre V8, all nice and presentable in there, no problems at all with that, all the covers are there, which is nice to see. Nip round the driver's side and we're going to fire it up. Firing straight into life on cold start that, so it's been left 24 hours since it was last run. Firing straight into life and no hesitation. Ticking over lovely and smooth, that lovely 3.2 litre V8 there. I'll jump in the car, we'll have a little look at any warning lights on the dash. Driver's door opens all I've got. No pixels missing at all from the stereo either. All nice and tidy in there. And there you have it. The 2000 on the W Jaguar XJ in blue there.